Today in this segment, we're going to be talking about crypto scams, and I've had a couple come to my attention, and we're going to take a look at that. So today we are talking about ex-ovum. I've had some major red flags return about this. I put out some SpaceX videos, and today I'm going to give you my honest, credible evidence that I've done on backtesting and researching this fake company, Exovum. It has littered my comment section with well over 200 fake bot comments, and this is what I want you to be very careful with. So today we're going to be explaining this to you. So I'm just going to refer to my notes. I've made significant notes this morning. I think I've spent about, somewhere around about 3 hours just back testing this company and everything about it. I don't really think it's real, and these are my findings. I have 5 major findings and a bunch of other critical materials. So I found Exovum it's a real website and it's a token pre-sale, but I found no credible evidence to confirm partnerships with Tesla, X, or SpaceX. And the official materials talk only about the partnership categories, not named side partners. So that really was a big eye-opener for me. So more red flags that I'd like to talk about. So I have 5 main points here where I discuss what I felt was really a red flag moment. So we have bot-like comments around SpaceX and Tesla content, and it's a classic crypto pre-sale promotion behavior, and this is prevalent on a lot of different scams that seem to be populating the crypto space. 2, the website pushes urgency. So that's another major red flag. And they have staged pre-sales and they got a countdown timer trying to push their urgency, stating that it's 98% sold and that you're going to miss out if you don't do anything. So this is what I would call soft and hard cap language to entice you to jump into their scam. Number 3, there are multiple CoinScope style listings with slightly different official names, which is messy and not confidence building in my research. Number 4, the Tesla X partnership chatter. It appears in social media comment style posts, not in Tesla, not on X, and not on SpaceX announcements. So I find this to be another major red flag when a company or some type of scam tries to piggyback on top of some very big names, like they're stating Tesla, X, and SpaceX. Number 5, their main public announcement is a Globe Newswire style press release about a crypto commerce stack, which is not the same as a proof of adoption, customers, audited revenue, or signed enterprise contracts. So my grounded take is, treat this ex-ovum as a high-risk crypto pre-sale being aggressively promoted, not as a verified Tesla X SpaceX partner. And until they show signed partner announcements from Tesla, from X, and from SpaceX with live product usage, audited smart contracts, and legal entity details, team identities, and exchange liquidity proof, I would not promote this in any way, shape, or form, and it is definitely not legitimate. So that's my truthful take on this exovum, which has been littering my inbox of comments and just absolutely overwhelming the other comments that I get from justified, real people like yourself. So moving forward, I made another pattern recognition that all these bots that are coming onto my YouTube channel, Market Master, I've noted that I went and I've back tested almost every single one, not exactly every single one. There's well over 200 comments from this bot-like entity, and that they were every single one of these comments that come from this all have a couple things in common. The first thing is they have no content, no subscribers. And they were all, number two, they were all created between August 15th and August 18th of 2025. So, this is, again, a major, this is an account cluster of a major bot network. So I just want to caution you. I've just done so much work and research this morning about this. So my grounded read is this looks like a coordinated crypto pre-sale promotion. It's not organic discovery. So what I have found is exovum appears publicly as a token pre-sale project, with one site showing stage pricing, countdown urgency of 98% sold, and a 5 million soft cap and a 30 million hard cap. The PR trail seems to begin around the October 23rd, 24th of 2025, when exovum announced a crypto commerce stack. So I wanted to just kind of take a little look into more of what I have found. So I found no Tesla X or SpaceX confirmation, and the searches tied to Tesla X and SpaceX did not surface official partnership proof. So that means that the Tesla X and partnership claim should be treated as unverified promotion. Even worse, public listings are conflicting. One says a total supply of 1 billion exovum and a pre-sale price of $1. Another shows 100 million shares and no exchange listings. And this site shows that it's at 1 cent per share. That inconsistency is serious red flag warning. So just please pay attention to that. I spent a lot of time trying to make sure that my viewers and my clients don't get entangled into these webs of crypto scams. So further to that, my core thesis is when dozens of YouTube accounts are created within the same 3 and 4 day window, then flood my SpaceX videos with the same crypto promotion narrative, this is not normal market interest. This is a pattern consistent with coordinated crypto scam promotion. So my verdict, I will never, ever promote this as legitimate, and my investigation into this is a very stern warning, and I wanted to be sure that you were 100% clear on this. So steer clear of exovum. It's spelled EXOVUM. Stay right away from this. It's a scam, a complete scam. So let's go ahead and look at some other stuff here. Okay, so next we're going to be talking about the ticker Lunar, and I get a lot of questions about this crypto as well. So I spent about just over an hour looking at this this ticker symbol. LUNR is the ticker, and let's just go take a look at it. So referring to my notes now, I need to refer to my notes because I've been doing so much of research. I don't want to cross-reference what my research has brought about. It's a beautiful day here. I really wished I was outside roaming around right now, but I've been drinking coffee like non-stop this morning while researching. And I'm doing this because I'm working for you and I'm looking out for your interest in your crypto investments. All right, let's just take a look. So Lunar or Luna, if we're talking about this, it's an intuitive machines. It is certainly one of the more interesting space-related companies on the public market today because of its involvement with lunar missions, NASA contracts, and the broader push towards commercial space exploration. So what I would say is there is a difference between a great story and a great investment. We've talked about this. So Lunar, or LUNR, has strong public interest. It says it has an exposure to the space industry, NASA-related contracts, and significant future potential. However, it also carries high volatility, project execution risk, and dependence on future contracts and funding. A relatively young operating history compared to established companies. So those are major red flags for me. And the fact that I have a client that has personally met someone closely associated with the company is certainly interesting. But I strongly encourage to evaluate the business based on its financial position, contracts, execution, and long-term prospects, rather than personalities involved, as often they try to window dress you into buying their stock or their commodity or their crypto scam. So be really careful. As for whether it's a better investment than other stocks, I would always ask this: is revenue growing? Are contracts expanding? Is a company executing its missions? Is evaluation reasonable? And what does the chart say about the current cycle? So those are really important things. And those questions are often more important than the excitement surrounding the story. And my view is that Lunar is a speculative growth company with potentially significant upside if commercial space exploration continues expanding over the coming decade. At the same time, investors should expect large swings both up and down along the way. So continue to do your own research, brothers and sisters. Just be very careful. Take a look at the facts. And the fact that you're asking questions and digging deeper about these is something that most investors don't do. They just typically jump into a lot of these projects. So I want you to be careful about that. It's a dangerous environment now with the onset of all this AI, and it's, in my opinion, it just seems to be a lot of trickery, and it becomes very difficult to find the truth, and you really have to sift through it. And this is why I spend so much time in the morning, from about 6 in the morning till about 11:30, 12. I generally work about 6 hours every day in the morning, researching, putting together videos here that try to help you navigate the markets. And I have a lot of portfolios that I'm looking after. I advise on what the outcomes are, and sometimes it's a very tricky and slippery slope with stocks, commodities, cryptos, and whatnot. They have very misleading news releases, and if you don't dig into the company and the findings, deeply, I find that there's a lot of misleading content out there, and as well, I see, a few of these, I can't really watch a lot of these people talking about all these other crypto projects and whatnot, because I just don't find that there's a lot of credibility behind it. And with that, I dig right into them. And of course, I'm either met with, well, first off, I'm always met with a lot of really rude commentary that, how dare I ask these questions, and who do I think I am? And I get all kinds of stuff. But again, I'm just curious, and I'm concerned about some of these projects because, as investors come to me, I need to do the due diligence that others, don't have time for. They have a wife, kids, a job. They're busy, and I get that. And this is where I come in, and I'm like a hungry tiger. When you ask me to look into a certain stock or something, I'll spend several and many hours chewing this apart, and that's what I do. So that's what I have for you guys today. I'm just trying to keep you guys on top of things. There's a lot of crypto scams and stuff going on. For instance, I had another brother from Germany, King Bob. You've probably seen him in the comments. Super amazing dude. He's a long-time subscriber, and he's a client, and he's gone through some frustrating times as well. He has many wallets that were somehow these bots or something happened to his accounts where he's lost access to these crypto projects, and they've stripped him of his account. And it's again one of these things where you just really need to be careful about your passwords, your accounts, anything that you put in your email. Do not ever put your seed phrases. Never, never, never save them on your computer. Never save them on these devices. Don't take a picture of it and then put it into your picture or any of your folders. Right away, if you get hacked, the seed phrases are there. So I'm just cautioning you very much. As much as I am into technology and I love technology, again, we have to be careful that technology doesn't in fact ruin our life. We want to use it to help run some protocols and things in our life and assist us. But again, with the good, there's always the bad, and we just need to be extremely careful while navigating this new technology revolution. And I can't state that more definitively. So with that, I wanted to provide you with a couple analysis that I did today on Exovum and Lunar, and I don't think they're that great of an investment. I think basically some of it's a bunch of scams. And if you guys have other stocks or cryptos that you would like a little more investigative work done, just hit me up in the comments there, and I'll take a look. That's what I do. I'm here to work for you and keep you safe. So then again, peace and love to y'all, brothers and sisters, and I'm wishing you to have a lovely end to your weekend, and I hope your week goes well, and let's get together again and hit that like, and subscribe, or just share it with some of your colleagues. I'm here to work for you. This is what I'm doing. I just finished all my research today. I spent about 6 hours working on this stuff and digging through all this stuff that a lot of people don't have time to do. So peace and love, brothers and sisters.